Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to play a little game called Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. This is the only Crash Bandicoot game I have never completed. You know, growing up, I played the originals on PS1. I went on to play the PS2 games. They were great. And then Crash just kind of fell off a cliff. It kind of went into the abyss. So then it came back with Crash 4, and that caught my eye because, you know, the first 3 games on PS1, they remastered those. I beat all of those. It was great. And then Crash 4 came out. I just totally fizzled out and dropped off hard. They changed so much of the formula with Crash. It kind of bothered me in a little bit, but I think what I have to do is just kind of ignore it and go into the game. So you're going to see what I mean here. Let's check it out. This is Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. A lot of this is very good. I'm not going to lie. But there are some parts that are just kind of annoying. Hello, Dahlia. Welcome to the chat. So, for one, if you look here, every level you have so many gems you can get. This home cooking level has 6 gems. That's way too many. Back in the day, it would be like, you get your crystal. That basically meant you just beat the level. You have your gems, which are hidden throughout the level, and usually there was 3, maybe 4. Not 6, you know. Some of these are crazy. Like, you have all these, and then the inverse gems, which I think is like hidden in a like different version of the level or something. It's just way too much. So I haven't really been going for any of those. There's all kind of cosmetics, and those are the things that kind of bother me. Let's see if we can look at the skins here. Look at this. It just bothers me knowing that the other skins are there and I don't have them. And I kind of wish I could at least see them, but I can't do that either. So I got the default skin, and then I made sure to unlock the classic Crash. So that's kind of what I'm rolling with here. If you look at him, he's kind of like polygonal. That's the default. Where's the retro Crash? Yeah. So that's the one I'm going to go with, because that's my Crash. That's the original Crash. Yeah. What do you think, Dahlia? Should I go this one? Classic Crash or remade Crash? He just looks a little bit too top-heavy. You know, I like how this guy's a little bit skinnier. Still, I guess, kind of top-heavy, but this guy has a charm to him, you know? I guess we could go with this guy, the electrocuted Crash. See, I don't have that many of the skins. I wish I could see them. I might be more inclined to try the other skins if I could see them, but... Alright, let's get moving here. Yeah, classic it is. So yeah, this is the inverted. I'm not going to do that. We're just going through on normal. It's kind of annoying too because I have this on PS4. I played it originally there. Then I moved to PS5. Then we bought it for the Switch. So I played it a little bit on each system, kept losing saves. So like, I'm pretty sure I beat this whole world.
Crikey, I'm starved. Wait, is that roadkill pie? Slogging centipede gumbo? Braised potatoes with guacamole?
This is Dingo Dial.
Well, now, what have we got here?
Either that vile swill Papa Batfield cooks up in his filthy outhouse. Come on down to Dingo's Diner.
Food served at Dingo's Diner may not meet the legal definition of food. Consume at your own risk. Side effects of dining at Dingo's Diner may include fatigue, increased body odor, risk-seeking behavior, thinking too much about your uncle, increased hunger, alienation from friends and family, skin irritation, ennui, leaky orifices, oozing orifices, flowing orifices.
Hey, Jen, welcome to the chat.
My diner.
Remembering that girl from high school, what's she up to? Do you think she's happy? And profuse
Yeah, he is not happy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I played
Time
through
for
this
a spring
before.
cleaning.
It just kind of bugs me. Alright, let's figure this out here. R2 is a vacuum. Gotcha.
Jump on a TNT crate. What am I, the Bandicoot?
What am I, a bandicoot? What am I supposed to do here? Get all these crates. Oh. Alright, we got that. So he's Dingo Dial, half crocodile, half dingo. Alright. For those of you that don't know, the basic story of Crash Bandicoot.
Ah, bastards! They'll get every last one of yous.
So, like in the first game, you have Crash Bandicoot, and he's fighting against Cortex's brother. Hang on, I'm just looking here. How am I supposed to get past this? I gotta blow up the machine or something? Yeah, there we go. So he's fighting against Cortex's brother. I forget what his name is. At the end of that game, they end up unleashing a mask. So the second game, you're fighting against Cortex and this mask. And then in the third game, they decide, oh, well, Crash beat us. So we're going to go back in time to try and defeat him. So you're going to like all these different medieval settings and ancient times. And it's pretty cool.
I made all them
And then this
tablecloths
game, you're
myself.
basically looking for more masks to help defeat Cortex. But you're going all throughout time. You're going back and forward and in and out. They let you play as other characters too, which I don't really like. I don't really want to be this big dingo dial character. I prefer just fighting against him. But we'll go back to Crash here pretty soon. Yeah. Suck on that. All right. Can I get a mask? Ooh, I can get a mask. So this guy here, the little spinning dude, that's Aku. He's the good one. There's a bad mask, Uka. And in this game, there's like 3 different types of masks. I don't really remember what their names are. All right, we're moving now. Yeah, I was talking to Garrett about this, and I just felt that like I needed a little bit of a change of pace. You know, not that Doom Eternal was too hard, but the DLC is definitely harder than the regular game, and I just felt like I had to focus on it too much. So I figured after the events of last week, I'd just take a little break, play something a little easier, and that's kind of how I ended up on this. Great game, never finished, got a lot of good reviews, and I just totally skipped it and stopped halfway through. Alright, let's see here. You gotta be very careful. The green crates will explode if you touch them. So you don't want to touch them. Okay. So watch this. We can shoot this here. Activate this. Take all those. Boom. Wonderful. Wonderful. Just do a little bit of cleaning here. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a close one. Can't go on that couch. What a bummer. I think it is one player. Like, you can kind of swap with other people and play. Like, there's the, most levels when you die, you can switch back and forth if you wanted to switch a controller. Like, somebody could play as Crash, and then you could switch off and play as Coco. But yeah, for the most part, it's not two-player. Get out of here, sucker! Oh, stupid. You never spin next to TNT. It's a rookie mistake. Alright, let's try that again. It is odd playing as somebody who's not Crash. I just really don't like that. They have some other levels too, like where you play as Crash's girlfriend from the first game. I don't like how she controls. Alright, so let's see here. We can shoot this sign here. Alright, let me try it again. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too there. Just sitting there thinking, you know, why did I never finish this? I own it. I used to love Crash. You know, it's a huge part of the reason I play games to this day. I'm pretty sure the first game I ever bought was Crash Bandicoot. Whoa. Oh my god. That was rude. There we go. Yeah, like, if I remember it correctly, I had the demo disc for PS1, and that had one level from Crash Bandicoot 2. So then when I went to the DVD rental place, which I don't know if you guys remember that, they used to have places you could go rent movies, and then they had like a game section. It was actually really cool. You could get all the different movies that were out. It was really awesome. But I found Crash Bandicoot 3, so I ended up renting that so many times. And then my dad paid me like a super low rate for mowing the grass. So I think I mowed the grass for like an entire summer just to be able to afford Crash Bandicoot 3 from the DVD rental place. So then I bought it, and I had it. It was the first game I ever bought. Definitely not replaying this. Family Video, it was... I actually think the one we went to was T59. But I know what you mean. I do like going to rent movies. There's something about like going to pick out a movie and then watching it afterwards. It's better than just kind of flipping through on Netflix looking for something. It doesn't scratch the same itch. Alright. Run it by you. Let's go. Are family videos like closed? Are any of them open now? See, I've never been to a Blockbuster. Blockbusters were big, but we didn't have them in Minnesota. Not where I was from, anyways. We did have a video store, and it had like this cool section that I couldn't go into. It had like a bunch of beads hanging down. That was cool, but we didn't have a Blockbuster. I always wondered what was in there, you know? What are these? Oh, that's kind of cool. They disappear? Alright, let's go. Oh, shit. Here we go. It's on now. We're flying. I'm gonna get all these crates before the time runs out. I missed that one. And... watch out. Oh! That was lame. Super lame. Let's see if we can get all the crates this time. Yeah! Crushed it. Alright. This time we're gonna get all of the... Ah, straight into the gutter. Terrible. Yeah, Dahlia, I know what you mean. There's something about just going and renting a movie with the fam. Maybe it's because you have to go and all agree on the same movie. Like, yeah, we're going to watch these movies tonight. This is the kind of weekend we're going to have. As opposed to, like, streaming. Oh, my God, I keep missing it. As opposed to streaming, you could start it. I don't like it. Shut it off. Watch something else. Do you want to watch this? No, not really. Just watch whatever. There's no urgency. It's just like, whatever. Very passive activity. Whoa. Alright, easy there. Go, go. I screwed it up. Alright. If I'm not going to get them all, we'll just do it nice and easy. Oh my God. Okay, how do I get over here? Careful, careful, careful. All right, there we go. Boom. Ah. That's the other thing, too. New Crash 4, you have no lives. So, if you look here, where's the little menu thing? Yeah. I've died 4 times, but I don't have lives. So you kind of just keep going and going. They give you as many deaths as you need, which is kind of cool, but also kind of weak. It would also be much harder to get through these levels without dying, because they're long. They're really, really long. All right, let's do this. I don't know if I should do a Sonic game. I would consider it if they were, like, good, but there's a lot of nefarious stuff out there about Sonic. You know, like, I don't know if you've ever Googled a character. It's called Rouge the Bat. The things that people do with her, disgusting. You know, I once went over to a friend's house, and he had a life-size body pillow of Rouge the Bat. And that was enough to make me never want to play a Sonic game ever in my life. Sleeping with something like that next to you, just horrifying. We're on it. Come on, come back. Yes, look at that. Let me get on my Wampa fruit. Yeah, I don't know that the PS4 games were fun. I just don't think you knew any better. And that's okay. You can't always know better. You know, you got to start somewhere. I've played a lot of bad games in my day. I remember spending countless hours playing different Flash games. Yeah, you just kind of live and you learn. Back when I was growing up, we always thought it would be cool to play like these little Flash games where you could have these characters march across the screen and attack a different village. Alright, I'm missing everything here. Alright, I'm gonna freaking die. Okay, good. What is this? The Crash Bandicoot game that was like Mario Kart? Yeah, I own that. Crash Team Racing? I'm pretty sure it's one of the games I have up here on the shelf, or I bought it digitally. But I own that game. It's good. They remastered it. It's, I think they remade it for PS4, and it's really freaking good, even on PS4. Except they put a bunch of microtransactions in there, so That's the only bummer, but it really doesn't affect the game. I think the whole game is still in there, so... Alright, let's do this. Let's go, Rat Man. Oh, no! Ah! Right into the nitro. Terrible. Yeah, luckily my parents weren't that annoying with video games. The only thing they did to me as far as video games go is like I could play anything on the PS1. I could play the little stupid Sega Genesis with no games. You know, basically Miss Pac-Man all the time or Clax. They were the main games I played on that. But when it came to the computer, they didn't want me playing on the computer all day. So I got limited to like 1 hour on the computer, which is completely ridiculous. So we would just go to the public library. Ah, fuck. We would go to the public library and just play there for hours. We would sign in and the guy would be like, all right, you guys know you can only be on this for an hour, right? We're like, yeah, totally. We'll be out of here in 1 hour. And then we would stay there for like 5 hours until like somebody was coming in and they're like, all right, we need to get on the computer. You have to get off. You have to leave. It's preposterous. Who goes to the library and plays freaking RuneScape for 5 hours after school? You gotta go home, kid. There we go. I wish this had the same... Oh. Whoa. How do I keep screwing that up? No! How am I supposed to get past that? I gotta jump over the... Suppose I could maybe just hold the, hold it and kind of crawl, maybe? Ooh, that's a tough decision. I bet when Andrew was 12, Xbox was really cool. So, I mean, you're pretty cool too, Jen, but Xbox really had a moment there. They were doing something. Oh my god. Yeah, RuneScape days were great. I was just talking to a cousin of mine, actually friend of the show, Alex. And we were talking about RuneScape, and he's actually going back to play RuneScape. He downloaded it to play on his phone, and it's like the coolest thing because I remember playing RuneScape on my phone back in high school, but I had to totally work around the limitations at the time. I think there was like some kind of like computer software that let you control your desktop from a mobile device. You got to think like back then phones were stupid weak. So I would have RuneScape on at home. I would go to school, and then, oh god, this is the part that's gonna get me killed. I would go to school and then load up that remote control thing. Oh no! Damn it. And I would boot that up and then play RuneScape in class. And I would have like a little section cut out of my book so I could put the phone in there and play RuneScape. And they would think I was like actually reading a book. It was adorable. I'm not gonna be reading a book in school. Are you kidding me? No way. Those were good times. I actually saw something just this week. They made an announcement the week or the day before April Fool's Day, so you know it's real. RuneScape is doing a new game called The Dragon Wilds. I just want to see if another one is going to come, so I'm going to let him go. But yeah, they're doing another game called RuneScape Dragon Wilds, and it's going to be like a co-op single-player game, not tied to the MMO. It looks like I'm totally screwed here. Nothing's coming back. So I kind of screwed myself here. Yeah. Can't do that. But yeah, that game looks dope, and I'm gonna definitely try that. Maybe I'll pull a video up here after a while so you guys can see what it looks like, but I just think that's cool. I don't know why MMOs don't do that more often. Like, I get it, MMOs make a lot of money doing the monthly subscription fee model, but you'd also think there's some money to say, like, all right, we have this IP, we have all this shit made, let's spin off and make a game, sell it, you know, put it on console, like, have it go out to the world. All right. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? No! Woof. That was horrifying. How long is this gonna go? Like, I had that thought with World of Warcraft too. Not necessarily for RuneScape, but I love World of Warcraft. And I wish they would just do more stuff in that universe, not necessarily tied to the MMO, because I'm like kind of over the MMO grind. Like, I always feel like I miss it, and I go back to it, and it's like, there's really not a lot here. You know, Jesus, this is moving really freaking fast. So I don't know. It's just a thought, and I hope they start doing that more often too. Because a good game could sell a decent amount of copies. They could make a lot of money doing that. But I did hear something that was kind of eye-opening, where it's like they made StarCraft 2, which was an awesome real-time strategy game. I remember back in high school, it was really big for esports, was StarCraft 2. Had so much attention, critically fantastic game. They release it, they make all this money on StarCraft 2. But World of Warcraft can make one stupid little sparkle pony and sell that on the store. And that pony alone made more money than all of the money generated from StarCraft 2. So when you think about it from that lens, it's like, okay, well, why would they actually screw around with something like that? To them, it's such small potatoes, but I mean, you got 6 million players paying you $15 a month. I guess you can't really beat that kind of money, but a boy can dream, I guess.
What time is it?
Ooh,
Oh,
new mask.
I ought to know. Crash, Coco, come on, give old Capunawa a kiss, eh?
Capunawa.
You look at me like I broke wind at a wedding. I'm time. I see everything. And I mean everything. There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Your very near future.
I don't like
Shocking
any of
events
these
that will
masks.
change the course of your
I'm just
life.
putting that out
I'm just
there.
gonna stop you there before you
Even
go
this
out,
guy
don't
sucks.
I? Well, if you'd rather not know about the giant mask-eating monster from beyond the stars, that is
Mask
your
eating
choice.
monster. That's kind of cool. I want to see a mask eating monster. I like Uka Uka and Aku Aku. And I like they did other masks. I think it was in like the original Crash 4 with Tiny. They're not Tiny. What was his name? Crush or Crunch? Those were cool. I like those. Oh, snowy levels. Cool. Yeah, I did play BioShock. BioShock, I actually played it this year on my 30th birthday. We rented out this really bitchin' cabin in Wisconsin. I had this idea. I want one more weekend. Let's just get everybody together. Basically like a week-long slumber party with all my friends and family. Figured we're just gonna sit here, chill, and play games. So that's when I played BioShock for the first time.
To plan your doom. You'll find me up the mountain. Don't freeze on the way.
Well, you know, I'm sensing a real fraught history here. How many
Sorry,
times
we gotta
have
hear
you
this.
beaten this clown anyway?
3.
Really? Only 3? Funny. Seemed like more.
Yeah, it definitely has been more, but yeah. So I beat BioShock 1 for the first time this year on my birthday, and I beat BioShock 2 shortly after that. So I haven't played Infinite. So Ken Levine made BioShock 1 and BioShock 3, and then now he's working on another new game called Judas. So I want to play Judas because BioShock is so good, but I want to finish Infinite first. So that's one of the next games I'm going to play after I play Doom the Dark Ages and what's the other game coming up that's going to be huge? Elden Ring Night Reign. So that'll be sometime after that. I'll play BioShock Infinite. And then Judas is going to come out, and that's like the successor to BioShock. So. Alright, R2 to slow time. Let's do this. Oh my god. Yeah, they said it was really different. More of like an action shooter, which it's okay, because like I did like BioShock, but you know, played it for the first time and oh god. 20 God. Oh, okay, I need to freeze the time there. That's what's going on. Duh. But, you know, just playing it for the first time this year, it really did kind of feel old. So I'm looking forward to playing that Infinite, because it's going to be newer. You know, it's one of the most recent BioShocks. And then Infinite's going to come out and it's going to be even newer. It's going to be totally fresh. So I'm curious how that's going to go. Oh my god, the ice really sucks. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Okay, fair. I see how that is. Damn it! What am I doing? Alright, we'll wait for the swordfish. Oh god. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lower this down and we're gonna jump up and no, no, no. Elden Ring is a good. Oh, Elden Ring is a great, great game. I kind of got scared away from it at first because it's so big and massive. Because the biggest thing for me about the FromSoft games is how they kind of have that really awesome level design. And for me, Elden Ring, it just having the open world kind of killed a lot of that for me, where it's like, this is not what I want from your games. I want a really fun experience to explore and kind of go through, not a giant open world that is totally empty. But really, it's not all of the game. It's just some of it is that way. You just have to kind of change your expectations a little bit. Basically, in Elden Ring, when you go into one of the legacy dungeons, which are, there's like 5 or 6 legacy dungeons. When you go inside of them, that's more like your classic Dark Souls experience, where it's very finely crafted and they've taken their time and it's a, you know, fun thing to explore. In the open world, you're not really meant to spend a lot of time there because they want you to go to the legacy dungeon. So with that in mind, it's fine, but it did take a long time to beat that. I went and did basically 100%. I got the platinum in it, so I did just about everything. So I ended up, I think my play clock was like 140 hours or something. I'd have to go back and look, but you can definitely get your money out of that game. If you're going to buy one game and play it for a long period of time, that's the game. Either that or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That game freaking never ends. There's so many little cutscenes and mini games and distractions and side things and side missions and collectibles. It's ridiculous. Challenge modes. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Dude, definitely, I would say start with Dark Souls first. Do Dark Souls 1. That's, it's an older looking game, but I feel like it aged pretty well. And they have remasters of it too, so... Oh, what is... It's the fucking ice. How am I supposed to do this? Can I jump on the nitro with the time stop? You can. That's evil. That changes everything. Holy shit. Look at that shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would definitely start with Dark Souls 1. It's great. Dark Souls 2 kind of sucks, but it's not horrible. Dark Souls 3 is amazing, but the good thing about the Dark Souls games is you don't have to play all of them. The first game introduces you to the world where you have like the whole back and forth of fire and famine, basically. And then the second game basically tells a story of a kingdom that has been extended for years and years and years, longer than it naturally should have. And then the third game is kind of like what happens when the fire starts to end. And when the fire fades and nobody is coming to rekindle it. I guess like the forces of Ember come and rekindle it. It's kind of cool. But they all revolve around that basic Dark Souls fire and famine. The curse of undeath. It's really cool. And then I don't know if you saw this, but Bloodborne is one of the best Dark Souls games out there. It's only on PlayStation, so you could get it on... Oh, God, no! You can get it on PS4, PS5, but then they just announced the Switch 2, like, this week. And for the Switch 2, they're going to have a game called The Duskbloods, and it looks just like Bloodborne. And it looks awesome. You could turn into a freaking T-Rex and bite somebody in half. It's pretty sick. Oh, God. Okay, how am I going to do this here? Oop, oop. Beautiful. Look at that. That's a checkpoint. So this here is a tape. It unlocks like a little secret challenge level thing, but I think you have to get this point. You have to get to this point in the level without dying a certain amount of times. So I'm doing freaking awesome. So of course I can unlock the tape, but oh, I don't have the mask right now. Okay. Whoop. God. Whoop. Let's collect all these. Out of all of the games they've made, I would say that Bloodborne is probably my favorite. So if you're going to play one and you want to get the gist, play that. But if it's something you... It also kind of depends on the setting, too, and the play style. I hit the wrong button. Like, the Dark Souls games are slower, more methodical. You gotta kind of plan it out a little bit more, your movements. Bloodborne is faster, and it's more reaction-based. You don't have a shield, so you kind of have to be aggressive and fast. And at first, it feels really weird going from Dark Souls to Bloodborne, but once you get over it, it feels freaking amazing. And then Dark Souls 3 is actually much faster because Dark Souls 2 kind of slowed the combat down even more. So when Dark Souls 3 came out, they just really sped it up to try and match it. It's not as fast as Bloodborne, but it's faster. You're more agile, the moves are quicker. Part of why I love Dark Souls 3 so much compared to Dark Souls 2. Alright. Let's get this time. Ah, no! Also, can we get a sound check? How does the audio sound? Is the game too loud, too quiet? No echoing? Alright, let's see here. Now! I think I need to jump up. I'm trying to jump down, and that's what keeps screwing me here. And wait for it, and now! There we go. Alright, this is gonna be a pain. Ooh, go, go, go! Nice, first try! Oh, what the hell is that? Okay, okay. Oh, no, no, no! Let's see here. Nice and easy. Oh no! Bogus! Alright, so we got one crystal, and then I killed myself. Great. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Damn it. I don't like the time stop one. It's kind of messing with me. It's not that hard. Just messing with my brain. Can't do it. Damn it. Alright, death number 19. Thankfully, I'm so good at video games. Got it, got it, got it. Got it. I freaking did it. Yes. Look at that. They have a new Elden Ring game coming out next month. I think it's in May, I think. But that one kind of worries me because they're going to do like some Fortnite shit to it. So it's basically you're playing in Elden Ring. You play as like the boss characters from Elden Ring. And one boss character from Dark Souls, which is really weird and cool. But yeah, you're playing as boss characters. And then you have to like kind of kill bosses with other players as this ring kind of moves, and I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like they're changing a lot of stuff, and it's not even going to be Elden Ring. You're going to be using different moves and abilities and move sets, and you're not going to be building up a character. Like, you kind of are building up a character, but not in the same way. So, like, I'm really even considering, like, if I should just buy it or if I should maybe wait and watch some videos on it. I mean, I really want to just support FromSoft because they're probably one of my favorite developers and kind of feel like they deserve the benefit of the doubt, but we'll see. I'm still kind of torn. Hopefully they show off some more previews. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna buy it and try it. If I hate it, whatever. Like, I played Armored Core. That was a game they released last year, and it was pretty good. But I didn't like it that much. I'm just not a huge fan of robots. And that whole sci-fi aesthetic, it didn't really captivate me very much. So I skipped that, but I played like half of it. It was a good game. It was a lot like Dark Souls, but not for me. I just wanted to try it because I'm like, I don't know. I played Armored Core on the PS1, and I haven't played any of them since. Let's jump in. And it was cool to try. Like, I just not gonna finish that. Yeah, no. That's the one thing that bothers me with this game is all those gems. I just know I'm never gonna... There's so many levels and there's so many gems. I am not gonna put that much time into a game like this. I feel like a 3D platformer needs to have like easier barriers. Like, yeah, do these 3 things. 100% this level. Great. Move on. And then you could still have a lot of levels, but I don't know. I feel like having a lot of levels and a lot of challenges, it's too much. But then again, I didn't really feel that way with the new Mario. Oh, God. Why did I do that? Whatever the last 3D Mario game was, I didn't really feel that way about that. And there's a lot of different moonshines to collect in that game. A lot of different worlds, but I don't know. Damn it. Freaking ice. Alright, we're doing this. We're moving. It's so rude. I wonder what's like... These guys look like they're zombies, but are they just drunk? Drunken sailors? Whoop, whoop. Okay. Easy now. God! Freaking nitro. I'm doing really good on this one. 4 deaths. Whoop. I don't like the ice levels. Slow. Oh my God, I have to go fast. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Nice. Oh no. All right. Away we go. Move it, move it, move it. Yes, look at that. And that's the other thing too. In New Crash, they have way more crates than Old Crash. Like, way more crates. 137 in one level? Like, really? It's a lot of crates. Oh, right into the water. They do have that, like, little circle underneath you, which helps. But there's something about the jumping, it just feels like a little off. Compared to the older games. I don't know what it is. Like, I even noticed that with the remasters, too. For Crash 1 through 3. They just feel, like, a little bit wrong. On PS4 and PS5. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's the latency of the Bluetooth controller or something, but... Oh, no. Alright. There we go. Yes. Alright. Yep. Rude. Alright. Yeah, I had this whole plan. We had that pizza party at work today, so I figured, yeah, you know, we had stopped in there for a little bit. Like right after we got the pizza, they had a couple pieces. I'm like, yeah, this is good. I'll come back later before I leave. I'll just get some more, bring it home to the family. Figure we bought it anyways. What does it matter? But then, of course, what happens? We get busy. And then Ashley decided, like, we have to go to see the Minecraft movie today. Can't wait till any other day. It's got to be today. So she picks me up. Oh my God. And I didn't have time to grab the pizza before I left. Oh no. So then after the movie, I was going to stop in there and I'm like, you know what? I don't really care that much about the pizza sitting in the fridge. Somebody will eat it. But that was good. I haven't had that pizza before. That was really freaking good. It kind of sucks too because I couldn't have the. Why did I jump? Why did I jump? Bogus. I think we did pretty good damage on the pizza. When I had left, they had like 2 pieces left in the fridge. So I figured they still could like cover the 3 to 11 shift, and then if they get hungry throughout the night, I guess there's that many more pieces, but we'll see. All right. Oh, it's over there. Just 2 blocks. So it used to be if you got 100 Wampa fruit, you'd get a life, just like in Mario. That's kind of gone now. I guess the more you get, the more gems you just unlock. But then there's also hidden gems throughout the levels too. Ooh, shit. I need to go back. And God, right down the freaking thing. Jen, I'm pretty sure you were invited. That's the one thing that sucks. I wish that there was some way for us to do that for everybody. It's a lot of money, you know, to be able to do something like that. You would think the administration would have some kind of fun for little staff parties or something, but nope. It's kind of a bummer. What is this guy doing? He's controlling the robot? Yeah, he is. There's Cortex back there on the screen. He's going on about something. Oh, did you see that? They got a little drunken sailor in the thing there. Oh no! Oh. I'm pretty sure you were invited too. I think I even asked you to see if you were coming in. No? If my memory serves me correctly. Alright, we're gonna skip that. I don't even care about the bonus. Ooh. Alright. It's a little obnoxious here, guys. Straight in the water. Straight in the water. Whoop. And now. And there's a shark. That was so close. Okay. And jump. Did. Alright, let's get past this part here. Okay, we're up. Now there's stupid jumping shark. Okay. Now this part. right into the icicles. Right in there. That's a weird lab. Maybe it's like all the heat from all his equipment just melting all of the ice. Wasn't meant to be inside of a giant flowing river. The shark is just like a special guard shark. Yeah, see, look at that. They threw me a checkpoint because I died too many times. How freaking embarrassing. I don't like this time skipping thing. Oh my god. That's great. That's great. We're doing really good. We're gonna have a good run here. It's fun for the whole family. Screw that. We're out of here. Yeah, we did get a Minecraft meal from McDonald's. We got a Happy Llama toy. Super pumped. Yeah, we did go and see the Minecraft movie today too, and maybe just skip that one. It was kind of a bummer. I was looking forward to it. Brooke was excited. Total letdown. I would maybe just skip that one if I were you guys. It did not live up to expectations. I feel like every actor in the movie played it super flat. It was not good acting. The roles were not good. It's supposed to be like a silly kids movie, but even then it gave off like really bad, cheap Nickelodeon movie vibes. Jack Black was totally underutilized. He was given nothing to work with. It was a huge bummer. For a movie as big as Minecraft, you would think they would have like some good stuff. Nah. Total letdown. Brooke liked it, so I guess that's all that really mattered, but alright, let's see here. Hip. Hip. Yeah! There we go. Now we're kicking ass. Whoop. Alright, let's see here. Oh my god. First death. But see, that's what I mean. These levels are long. They're not short. And they're hard. They have a classic mode where you could play through kind of with the old rules. But I don't know if I have the metal to do that. That would be so freaking frustrating. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, find the hidden yellow gem in another level. So you could basically find that gem and that unlocks this. That's kind of cool. They still have those. Die. Alright, on we go. Those guys are kind of easy. No! Damn it! Fucking time mask. I don't know what it is. I get that mask and I just freaking panic. I think Ashley beat this game. She's played this a lot more than I have. And she was going at it totally on a higher level too. She was trying to get every single level 100% completed. She was going at it like a psychopath for a while there. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Oh god. Alright. No! You little bastard. Nope. That's gonna be hard getting the timing on that just right. Yep, nope. Damn it. That's gotta fall at just the right time, and then I gotta stop the time. Uh-huh. There we go. Up we go. Now, what the hell is that? Golden Wampa and then Nitro. Up the wazoo. It's gonna be crazy. Ooh. Alright, we're getting out of here. It's all blowing up. We gotta run. We're on the move.
Oh, how I missed this.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat your butt, Cortex. And get him! Little dirty snake. Get him, Crash! No! I'm gonna get you this time. You're mine! Alright, I got the golden wampa. Great. Run, 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 run. I don't think I actually can catch him. I think I just have to go through the level. It's really not a big concern to actually boost a lot. This might increase my risk for dying.
How about that?
Oh god. Jeez. Oh! Alright, alright, alright. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. He's getting away. Here we go. Down around the corner. We're turning. We're going. Boom. He got away. Ouch. So I don't want to like dox anybody here, but I am referring to the phone. It looks like we do have confirmation that I did reach out to said viewer about said pizza party today. Let's see the exact time here. 9:36 a.m. So I'm just saying it happened. All right, on we go. Alright, what do we have here? Building bridges. So that's like an optional... See, that's what I mean. I think her name is like Tara or something. Tanya or... Don't like playing as her. Alright, 4th time's a charm. 11th dimension. What, is this gonna be the end? The last... Is this the last boss? Usually you beat him and then the game's over.
Crash Bandicoot. It's about time.
He said the name of the game!
Like the old days. Except this time, everything will go according to my plan. I've made a few upgrades to my blimp.
Alright, here we go. I'm turning this up.
Giant deadly missiles.
Okay. Whoop. Alright, what am I supposed to do here?
Punchbot Mark II, deploy.
Okay. Got him.
Ow! Punchbot Mark II is for punching you, not me.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Let's try this one.
Okay. Sure. That's easy enough. Got him.
Stop!
Not gonna happen, dude.
Have it your way.
I'm gonna stop your experimenting on animals. Oh, no. Oh. See what I mean? That's kind of lame. Like, I should have to restart from the beginning. But fine, whatever, dude. Ow! I was telling Garrett, you know, I took Thursday off. I was doing a little yard work outside, getting ready, because I've been getting an itch to have some bonfires. So I think maybe that will be happening sometime soon. Oh my god, this is crazy.
Bandicoot, Punchbot.
Damn it. There's too much going on. Okay, here we go. One right into. Okay, this is let's go. Doing it right now. All right. Holy crap. I have a need for speed. Fucking tornadoes, dude. Alright. Ow! Alright, we have to go away from the tornadoes. Beep. Whew. Fuck. It's so fast. Oh my god. Got him! I got him! Yeah, take that. Take that.
Well, if you won't play fair,
Yeah,
then
Jim.
neither will
Those
I.
are tornadoes.
Oops,
Oh,
did
God.
I do that?
It is horribly rude. How am I supposed to do that without any freaking ground?
Smash in his head.
Yeah, real tornadoes are purple and they have electricity inside of them.
wonder what happens if I hit all the buttons at once.
No!
Feel the wrath of Cortex.
Oop. Red tornadoes. I've never seen a red tornado before. Maybe I have to crouch? Oop. Back. Alright. We'll get it. Maybe this time. Damn it. Maybe the next time. Alright, what do you got, Cortex? Ooh. Fuck. I gotta, like, stop the time. Can I do that while I'm sliding? Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, get out of there. Get him. Yes. Take that, sucker.
Not again.
The fourth time. Yeah.
Blasted bandicoots. Must we keep going around and around like this?
Yeah.
Tell me, Crash, is this all there is? Forever?
Yeah.
No.
You would be unable to handle this
Ooh.
task.
Gloat all you want. I quit. If you need me, I'll be on a tropical island somewhere. Alone.
How fortunate. You see, I no longer have needs for our alliance. I found a new partner. And
A new
Was
partner.
scheming behind my back.
of course, the Rift Generator has capabilities beyond your eager imagination. You were content to simply rule over space and time, but I'd rather start from scratch. Erase it all. Wipe the slate clean. I'm going to reset the timeline and rebuild it to my liking. I will become a god, which means you won't exist. And neither will those feather-brained masks or those meddling marsupials.
I don't know if you were in a tornado,
Assistance by
Jen.
that
Those
pompous
were tornadoes.
peacock. I'd like to see him try after I shove that tuning fork up his...
But not if we get to him first.
It appears we have a common
You see what they did there?
Perhaps there's a way out of our endless cycle after all. Huh?
And Daddy.
Okay.
All right. I guess he was not the last boss. Ooh. You're gonna play as Cortex in for a level. See how this one goes. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Back to the jungle. Uh-huh. It's kind of a messed up plant there. How do I get up there? I don't think I can jump on these spiky guys, can I? I can! Oh, go, 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 go! Oh my god. Alright, don't do that. Don't touch the sides. Got it. Back in the day, they used to have an enemy that was like a turtle. And he had spikes on the side. But you could jump on the top of him. But now they have this like stegosaurus looking thing. I see what they're doing there. Oh, I missed it. Ah, whatever. Alright, alright, alright. Up we go. We got our mask. We're moving. This is great. Golden Wampa. I'll take that. Let's get to sliding. Yeah, I think maybe after this I'm going to see if I can find some One Piece. I'm finally starting to get a little hooked on it. I think I'm like 40 some episodes in. And I'm finally starting to get to some interesting stuff. The longest problem with it, I was just getting bored. Every episode is like, oh my god, will you guys do something? And even now, they're like doing some cool stuff, but Luffy is kind of annoying. Oh, I did it too early. Alright, let's try this again. Sucking. Alright, drop down. Go to the side, get that. Jump up, drop down. Ah, I did it too early again. I gotta do it right before the end. And then also a little update on last week. I was having all that issue with the stick drift on my DualSense Edge. Well, it just kind of stopped right after I ordered the replacement stick. So I have the other box here. I haven't opened it yet. It was just kind of annoying. Because I was having consistent problems with it for a couple weeks. And then I buy the replacement and stopped. Okay, go down. Oh, I gotta jump over that. What kind of vines are these? Alright, we're down, we're up, we're dropping down. We're getting that box, we're getting this box, we're jumping up, we're going down, we're going around the side. We're going around this side, we're jumping up, and we're jumping over, and we're going down, and jumping up, and jumping up. That's what I get. That's what I get for being cocky. Thought I had it in the bag. Now they gave me the fucking courtesy mask. Because I suck. Super embarrassing. Alright, jump. And go down. And jump. And jump. And jump again. And jump a third time. And jump one more time after a third time. Crushed it. Flawless victory. Oop. Alright, what's gonna happen here? Alright, jump, jump, jump. Alright, what's going on here? Nice. No! Give me the other mask back. I don't want you. It's just, it's not, like, I don't know. You just have so little time to react. I suppose you just need to, like, freeze the time, but I don't like this power. I missed the tornado one. That was kind of cool. Because you have the one mask that basically lets you spin a lot longer. And you can like fly up in the air. That's super cool. And then there's the other mask that lets you phase in and out of time, which is cool. And then I think you have one that gives you a longer jump. Right? I think. And then now the time stopping one? Might be making up that longer jumping one, but... Up! The checkpoint was right there! We gotta do all this over again. Alright, let's blow this up. Let's take this. Oh my god. Alright, how do I get past this now? Whew. Oh god. Alright. Nice! Alright. There we go. We're off. Jump! Jump again! Jump over! Jump over! Oh no. Was that a hidden gem I saw? I think it was. Not that I'm gonna try to get it, but I'm totally gonna know it's there. That sure is a gem. Look at that. Should I try to get it? I'm gonna try to get it. Yes! Drop down. Go over. Go over again. Jump up. Jump up. Look at that. Crushed the level. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. You ain't gonna mess with me. Blast to the past. Completed. Alright. Cool. Alright. Now, I want to show you one more thing before we go. This is the trailer for Desk Bloods. I'll go ahead and get this loaded up here. How do I do this? There we go. Trailer time. So this is, let me see, I don't have it pulled up here. I'm going to just select this real quick. There we go. Boom. We're ready. I'll hit play. Hang on. Audio's not coming through. This is the one part that kind of sucks when I switch back and forth. We want audio input capture. We'll switch this to the game so you can hear what's going to happen. Let's check out this trailer. Looks freaking sick. So this is only on Switch 2. Yeah. So far, this looks just like Bloodborne. But then you see this freaking guy, and he flies across the map. Which I don't know how they're going to do that. That looks cool. That's some Cthulhu-esque shit, which I loved in freaking Bloodborne. You're gonna see the T-Rex transformation here pretty soon. That's your Berserk reference there. Right here. Freaking T-Rex. Normally you can change it into a dragon. A T-Rex is new, but that's kind of cool. The Duskbloods. Looks freaking sick. I can't wait to play that. It's gonna be awesome. So, I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's all I have for today. It's been a long day. Stay tuned. We will do another stream next week. And maybe I'll have another video up maybe tomorrow. I'm going to try. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Let's see how these prehistoric predators like my blaster's new settings. They laughed when I added blockification. Well, who's laughing now? Me. easy. Ooh, I've never tried a volcano lair. Do good guys have volcano lairs? Much to learn.